My brother.
My son.
My son.
Nate was a kind-hearted, gentle-spirited type of guy. He was always incredibly respectful.
He just was a unique kid. He was a caregiver. He loved me. He was my boy.
He loved music so much. But he also then had a completely different side to him where he loved the country and the outdoors and fishing and hard work. I think the biggest thing I miss is just the ability to have my big brother around to be able to call and say, hey, this is what's going on. It has affected our family a lot. We all deal with it differently and at different times, and I'm thankful because if we were all dealing with it at the same time, I feel like our family would fall apart. It's usually one person, and we all just take a step back and figure out, okay, this is what that person's going through, and accept that some days they are having a bad day, and taking anger and understanding that they might not be mad at you. It's really grief.
As a mom, Megan has been my biggest concern. Megan lost her best friend. She lost her brother that was always there. I feel like I watch her from a perspective of, is she okay? Is this just normal teenage situation, or is she grieving? I second guess myself a lot with raising Megan now.
We spent a lot of time together. We talked a lot, cried a lot together. I guess one surprising part would be just the fact that life didn't end. And when Nate died, it keeps going.
I felt like we had to get the attention off of us and to help other people. We're going to be leaving, and we're going to be moving into that boarding school, and we're going to be house parents to disadvantaged children.
That's a big change. I mean, once you have a family and you have your job, there's not a whole lot of new beginnings for you or for you and your spouse. You're locked in. The new beginnings are things that are happening with your kids and everything else. And this is like a new beginning for us. There's a nervous excitement to that.
It took me until a few months ago to realize that grief never quite ends. It's still a pretty big part of my life, and I think I'm starting to wrap my head around the thought that it'll always be a part of my life. It's just getting better at handling it and dealing with it whenever it does pop up.